Thought that you believed in me, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Thought that you believed in me, but I don't trust you. I don't guess that you believed in me, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Thought that you believed in me, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Let the passers-by stare at us, disapprovingly. When we bid out, we'll lose our minds, forgive and forget. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Thought that you believed in me, but I don't trust you.
It's 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers.
Okay, yo, I'm still eating a pierogi. What's up? That was a long intro. What's up, boys? What's up, everyone? Hope you guys are doing well today. I miss you guys. I'm excited to do the first stream back in a while. Just some casual shiny hunting on the good old shiny only account. Let me go ahead and pop up my Gillen's encounter counter. Whew. How are we doing today, guys? What's up, Hacker Man? What's up, Rich Kid? What's up, Sour Till? What's up, Suzanne? How you guys doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yo, that's awesome, Sour. Hopefully you were enjoying it, of course. Welcome back. Hope you had a nice vacation. I had a nice vacation. It was definitely super fun, super worth it. It definitely was super stressful at times, but I think traveling just always is, especially for me. I'm not a huge fan of traveling, unfortunately, but it was fun. It was worth it. Good change of pace. Always nice to be in the ocean water for a little bit. Get some sun. I got a lot of sun. I was really trying hard not to burn, and I think I actually succeeded. Last year I got super wicked burned. Super wicked burned. Yo, what's up, Jed's T? What's up, Ricardo? Last year I got super burned. Swap on over to the game screen. Get my counter up. Make sure it is on the right. Only shinies. There we go. Alright, profile. So we're currently at 1,969 encounters on the Only Shinies account. Yo, that's awesome, Sour. Hopefully you had a good time as well. Started playing in January, back at it again, but consuming your content like a cocaine. Happy to have a stream. Yo, that's awesome, dude. Super happy you're enjoying it, Ricardo. I appreciate the feedback, man. Hopefully it continues to be helpful and be a good resource to you, my friend. PokeMMO deserves, more resources like that, and I just try my best to be a positive resource for the game, content-wise, and just, whether it's like educating and being helpful or just like entertainment purposes, right? Shiny next encounter, here it is, Frank. Close though, close for sure. What's up, Barrels? How you doing? Yeah, Suzanne, this is a series that I have been passively working on for like 6 months, just super passively, slowly in the background. Yeah, vacation was good, Pete. I appreciate it. It was a lot, It was a lot, but it was good. Yep, shiny hunting on the shiny only account. What's up, Crazy? It's shiny people that are colorblind, so I win. Okay, kind of true, though. Good call, Frank. Mature Pokeballs? Yes, of course, Sour. I have I'm only allowed my 5 Pokeballs that you get from completing the Oaks Parcel quest. So the reason this hunt is so specifically slow, as well, is that I don't have running shoes, and I'm not allowed access to running shoes. So it actually halves the speed of single encounters, which is absurd. So doing non-running shoes, no running shoes, no biking, single encounters is unbelievably slow. This shit is this shit is unbelievably slow. Yeah, this is a long passive journey. Yeah, if you want to, Suzanne, it's up to you. Or you can just do whatever you want to do in game. I don't want to take up your time, but I appreciate it. It's a pretty passive thing, so I'm not super worried about it. This account is kind of just something I do and play. For example, today I played it because I didn't really want to jump back into the Nuzlocke immediately. This account's really good for a super AFK background piece of cool, exciting content while I just kind of interact with chat and talk to you guys and hang out. Finally a stream, Pat. Yo, what's up, Steve? I just got back from vacation. I was on vacation for a week, so I did take 1 week off of streaming, but I made sure to schedule enough YouTube content ahead of time. 5K Swablues. Yo, good luck, Ricardo. Swablu's a fantastic shiny. So many shinies I need to hunt still, man. 5K Pelipper wants to get a great shiny. Dude, I can't. Oh, I really want to get. I can't wait to get shiny Granados on my main account so I can get back to so many of the ×5 hunts that I want to do. Is there a fast way around Eevee's Pokemon? By the way, I've always wanted to get in PvP. Eevee training takes so long. Yeah, Eevee training is fucking really fast, actually, in PokeMMO, Peter. I should have a couple different guides. If you just Google, like, PokeMMO Eevee training guide, I should have a couple different guides that pop up. What's up, Harshal? How you doing? How you doing? I even have, I think, 2 different guides. I have 2 region-locked Eevee training guides. I realized you streamed, just found out about your channel like 3-ish weeks ago. It's really made me get into Pokemon a lot more, so I wanted to say I appreciate the videos, my man. Dude, I appreciate you coming in here and taking the time to tell me that, dude. Yeah, I usually stream Monday through Thursday pretty regularly. Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. But the last week I took off because I was on vacation. So I didn't stream last week. Yo, Steve! Thanks for the support, my man. Thank you so much, dude. This is gonna be long as hell, honestly. Lol. Yeah, oh, it will be. This is a passive. This is just something I do when, like, if I don't really know what to stream, or if I just like want something, if I'm like kind of locked in different pieces of content on different accounts, I can just hop on this account, do some encounters, and just see if it happens, you know. But thank you so much, Steve, for the support, dude. Really fucking appreciate that, man. Yeah, if you have any more questions after that, Peter, let me know. The TLDR for Eevee training in PokeMMO is that it's the same thing with shiny hunting, where like Sweet Scent and using hordes are just wicked powerful. Really, really good. But if I'm at 28,000 encounters, sugar for some single encounter shunts. Jerry, how do I explain this? So, I've talked about this a lot. In like the math and the understanding of shiny hunting. So, if you're at 28,000 encounters, the next encounter, like, it doesn't really change much, if that makes sense. So, like, it doesn't change anything. Every single encounter is still going to be 1 out of 30k. The only time that you ever would factor in changing up hunts is in a large group of data. So, for example, it gets really annoying and really math cringe is what I'll say. Within the context of a single hunt, or even the context of like 3 hunts, every single encounter is always going to be 1 out of 30,000. But let's say you do 25 shiny hunts, and let's say that for 24 of those you're on your 25th. Let's say for the first 24 shiny hunts, you got a shiny at like 40 to 45k encounters. There becomes like an overarching chance, not a different chance per single encounter, but people get really triggered when I say this. So I have to word it very carefully, because people are so quick to call gambler's fallacy, but gambler's fallacy is in relation to a single encounter change. I'm talking about a mass group probability, and they're very different. So if you've had 24 hunts where you've gone like 40k dry each time, there becomes a probability, like, because RNG evens out over time, there becomes a probability likelihood that that next hunt might be like a faster shiny, if that makes sense. It could also not, obviously. And the important thing to remember is that every single individual encounter will always be 1 out of 30,000, and that never changes, right? But there is something to say about probability. But it's a tough thing to talk about. Look out patent videos. Yeah, I recommend checking out the, like, yeah, that's a good one. The like, what are your odds of getting a shiny at X encounters and stuff like that? Do you think buying 5 out of 6 31 IV level 1 Pokemon and selling them fully level 100 for grinding money? I've never tested that. Part of me kind of doubts it. But it depends. So usually, it depends. I would just have to test it. It's a good question. It's a great question, Mylon. Yeah, I think I just don't want to give an opinion on that without doing any testing myself, so don't want to speak out of my depth. How's it going? Yo, what's up, Piggy? I'm doing good, dude. Yeah, I've actually, like, I've just had so many discussions and so many Yeah, I've done a lot with Pokemon shiny rate probability, and I think the most frustrating thing is that I think there's something about like when people first learn about what the gambler's fallacy is for like the first time in their life. I think they just like, or maybe like for the first year, I think they just like try to call it everywhere in math without actually like looking at any sort of deeper meaning or looking at any sort of like deeper like mathematic, like something that's happening mathematically. Like it's really frustrating, but I understand. People love to. I think that's the most frustrating thing when talking about Pokemon shiny rate is that people love to call gambler's fallacy, and sometimes it is true, right? Obviously, but it's important to understand. It's important to understand group probability versus individual encounter. It's essentially just separating large sets of data versus an individual encounter. That's like the main TLDR. I'll stop boring you guys with that shit. Yeah, 214 dry is fucking insane. I really wish you the best of luck with that, Maid, and I really hope it evens out over time. That is pretty brutal. That is up there as one of the driest hunts. I feel ya. That's fucking brutal. The driest hunt I ever had was, I didn't have an encounter counter. It was back. I went dry for those who don't know, I went dry for the first 8 years of playing PokeMMO, and I actively shiny hunted from 2013 all the way up until 2020. I didn't get my first shiny until 2020 or 2021. But I always guesstimated that I was around 200 to 300k encounters dry. Yo, what's up, Max? I love to play and watch you. Hello from Germany. Yo, dude, thank you so much for the support. Really fucking appreciate you going above and beyond, dude. Much love to Germany. Much love to you, man. Thank you. I also use level 100 Pokemon with good IV for a while until I get bored of them, then I sell them. That's super fair. Yeah, that is super true. And I've talked about that a lot. Shiny entitlement is definitely a huge issue. For sure. And I think it's really I think the encounter counter helps with that. Like it helps, but it can hurt. Like I don't want people ever getting to like, I never want to see someone get to like 30k encounters and be like, man, I can't believe I don't have a shiny. Like that's unbelievable. Like that's very like it's pretty likely. Like it's like, it's very likely that a lot of your shiny hunts, it's like almost a 50-50 coin flip. Why is it at 1 HP? Because I'm just trying to run away from because sometimes I fail the runaway and the Pokemon attacks me. If I were to encounter a shiny like this, I do have a potion that I have in the back just in case something like that were to happen. Good question. Still issue. True, Ricardo. I actually talked about this. So the biggest mistake that the biggest mistake that I made during this grind was that I picked the worst starter possible. Squirtle actually has the lowest base stat speed out of any of the Kanto starters, which was a huge mistake by me. I should have gone with Charmander because it has the highest base speed. Do you think breeding your own Pokemon is cheaper than buying them off the GTL? Yeah, breeding your own Pokemon is usually a bit cheaper. Obviously, depending on like how many, it can be a lot cheaper. Essentially, the more work you have to do is where like it gets cheaper and cheaper. So like if you were to breed a 5x31 Pokemon from scratch with 1x31 Pokemon only, you would save like 200k. Like you would save so much money, it's absurd. But that takes a long time, and it's also really annoying. So it really comes down to like how much money is there to be saved, and then how much do you value your time, and like how much time are time is a resource, right? So it really does matter how much time you're losing to do all that breeding and to train it up and everything. Yo, what's up, Cargos Burr? What's up, Pandy? How you doing? Yeah, it's okay. I feel you, Sour. I'm sorry to hear that, but dude, it happens. It's so. I myself make breeding mistakes all the time. It still happens to this day. I think breeding mistakes are just something that's always gonna happen. And it sucks when it does, but sometimes you just gotta bite that cost, bite that bullet. Definitely a frustrating one, and I'm sorry to hear that today. I'm sorry to hear that today. That mistake just so happened to fall into your hands. Sorry to hear, man. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please do make sure to hit the like button. It helps out a ton and just, you know, puts the stream around in the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe for future PokeMMO content. I upload 2 pieces of PokeMMO content every single day. And I appreciate those who went above and beyond already this stream. You know, Max and Steve. I appreciate it, seriously. How does the fourth place work in the catch events? Is about catching the most zero Pokemon. So that's a really good question, Adrian. So with catch events, you can only submit 1 Pokemon, right? So like catching the most Pokemon is never like, it helps you get more chances, but doesn't objectively help you. I mean, it does, but how do I explain that? Like, you're never submitting more than 1 Pokemon, so it doesn't really matter. So the goal is, I always say to win 4th place, you want to be looking for a Pokemon with a total score of around 20 or below, maybe like 18 or below. So essentially 4th place, you're looking for the lowest score Pokemon. You're looking for the worst IV'd Pokemon in the event is the TLDR. If that didn't make too much sense to you, let me know and I will try to reword it in a way that makes sense. What's the best shiny you've seen someone catch? About a week ago, someone caught a 3x31 shiny Ponyta. That is pretty fantastic. I couldn't believe it. That's a good question. What is the best shiny I've ever seen someone catch? I feel like I just don't remember, unfortunately. I feel like I just don't remember. And you only submit 1 Pokemon, Adrian, during those 10 minutes after the event is over. Is there a huge difference between 5x31 and 6x31? Fantastic question. So, for 99% of Pokemon, no. For 99% of Pokemon, like most Pokemon don't need 6x31. A lot of Pokemon, it'll actually be objectively worse to make 6x31 for against things like foul play and stuff. Most Pokemon only need 5x31. The only Pokemon that need 6x31s are like mixed attackers, like Infernape. And then even then, I'm a huge advocate for like 2 to 3x31s in the stats that you need, and then like 25 plus in the other stats. Like if you're so like an Infernape, to make what I would consider, and then like having the correct nature is really important. What nature does Infernape run right now? Does it go like naive? I'm not sure. I have to check PvP stats. It probably goes either. I would assume it's naive. I don't know if I don't think it goes an attack nature like Rash. Yeah. Okay, it goes naive. So a perfect Infernape, in my opinion, would be a naive Fernape with 31 speed, 31 attack, 31 special attack, and then 25 plus in HP defense, special defense. I would consider that like a pretty perfect Infernape. You do not need like 6x31 on like, yeah, you just don't need 31s in general for the most part, aside from like speed, really important stats like speed. The attacks are nice. Really nice, but on most sweepers you're never going to need those like 31 defense, 31 special defense, 31 HP. Like, it's just not necessary, and it matters so little of the time. Whew. So Patrowski, greetings from Tong. Yo, what's up, Tong? what's up? That's crazy. That's cool. It's cool. What's up, Razix? What's up, Dynamite? Happy to have you. What's up? Sorry, I'm missing a little bit of chat, a little bit behind. Everybody reading in the chat that Johto's coming today or tomorrow. Yeah, Johto tomorrow is definitely quite the meme. Metaphor IV, Nature Breeder in the wrong age group today. LMAO. Oh, yeah, that one hurts. That one hurts, Cookie. Wrong age group. I don't really get time to play this game. My progress is lacking behind. Dude, that's okay, Tuber. I feel ya. Did you ever try out Go? Yeah, I've actually played a surprising amount of Pokemon Go. So, I only played... How do I explain my Pokemon Go journey? When Pokemon Go came out, I was really excited for it. I was a huge Pokemon fan, huge Magic the Gathering fan at the time. I was so excited for Pokemon Go that I actually changed my region on my phone so I could download it from the App Store like 16 hours earlier, like a little bit earlier. And I was so disappointed at how I really didn't like Pokemon Go on release. But then I think last summer, so around, I want to say around a year ago, I got a little over that maybe, or maybe a little after, maybe a little less than that. I got really into Pokemon Go for essentially the first time. I only played for like 3 days on release. But I got really sucked into Pokemon Go for the first time, and I went really, really hard for around 3 to 6 months, I want to say. I forget how long I played. I really think it was only like 3 to 4 months. But I basically went really, really hard on Pokemon Go, like playing 16 hours a day for like 3 months. I was so fucking into it. I think I can actually pull up my phone now. I think I only played for around 3 to 6 months, and I think I ended up with around 159 shinies or something. I played during the Eevee community day. I believe I got 56 shiny Eevees on Eevee community day. That was the hardest community day that I went for. That shit was insane. I was so obsessed with Pokemon Go. And I also didn't spend, I think I spent like $8 on it total, because there was a certain raid that my friends wanted to do, and I needed like a remote pass or something. Can you explain the Johto tomorrow joke? The Johto tomorrow joke is essentially just Johto is always coming out tomorrow, because we've been waiting for it for like what feels like so long. It's a really simple meme. The meme is literally just, oh yeah, Johto. It's such like similar to like a soon TM meme, if that makes sense to you. Yeah, it's essentially like, oh yeah, Johto's coming out tomorrow for sure, guys. Don't worry, sort of thing, sort of deal. The shiny chances of Pokemon Go, I think, are 1 out of 500. So they're a lot lower than any sort of traditional Pokemon game, but you obviously see way less Pokemon, and it's way more. It's way more difficult to what's it called? Like, you can't encounter Pokemon in Pokemon Go as fast as you can in like the traditional games or whatever. And you have to like move and like travel around and like walk and like ride around or do whatever to spawn more Pokemon. So it is 1 out of 500, which definitely is the easiest of any Pokemon game. But at the same time, it ends up being somewhat balanced. I think I wish it was a little rarer. I think I wish it was like 1 out of 1,000. I think that would be a lot more fair. I think it's pretty low. Does the HP IVs really matter? I mean, yeah, all sort of HP and defense, defense IVs, they all matter to some extent, right? But it comes down to like how much do they matter on. It depends on the Pokemon. Like HP IV is fucking crucial on like a Steelix, right? It just depends on the Pokemon. Like HP IV on a Jolteon isn't gonna do you much help, but HIP IV on like a Steelix or a Miltank is gonna be crucial to that Pokemon's survival. Yo, what's up, Marius? How you doing? You're new here? Happy to have you, my friend. Hope you're having a good day. If you have any questions about PokeMMO, just let me know. I'm resting on that desk? Yes, at the one city in Unova doing my gym run. Mom Lover. Oh my god, this name. You're crazy. Bottom left sexy. Yo, thank you, Manji. I just got a haircut. Why are high-level Banette more expensive than other high-level Pokemon? I think just... I assume it's just because people either want them for Frisk, for the ability for Frisk plus Thief, or it's just they don't actually sell, and it's just a very niche like thing. Like there's just not that many Bayonets on the GTL. Something like that could be, for a couple of different reasons. You're trying to figure out which one is a good problem at play. Some months in Pokemon Go have booster. Yeah, that is true. Is there more rare though? Yes, that is I totally didn't mention that, but that is super true. So certain Pokemon, so for example, if you're like doing like a raid or something, or like an event thing, or like so the rates will drop to crazy low things. It's like I think legendary, shiny legendaries from raids, I believe, are 1 out of 20. But yeah, you can only really do 1 raid a day though if you're a free player. So it kind of makes sense. But it is pretty, the rates sound insane, but they are decent. They are decently balanced, but I do wish they were rarer. Is kind of my TLDR. It feels a lot easier to get quote-unquote lucky in Pokemon Go, if that makes sense. Like, because 1 out of 20 people is just gonna get that shiny legendary on the first raid, which is like really lucky. But like, if you have to, like, it's like the risk first reward, I guess, where like, it's a lot of people just get lucky and get the shiny on the first raid, but then a lot of people might have to do like 25 legendary raids, which might take them like a full month, right, to hunt that legendary they've wanted. So it's kind of like Pokemon Go is is tough, because if you're hunting a specific shiny, it can be really brutal, but then you'll often get a lot of like random shinies along the way, is kind of the meme. Why not catch a Sweet Center? So the whole point of this challenge, Hero, is shiny only Pokemon. So I am physically not allowed to use any Pokemon that isn't shiny. Thus why my Squirtle is named useless, and why I'm also not allowed to click any sort of battling move on him. I am not allowed to play the game until I encounter a shiny Pokemon and catch it. Yes, Jerk Crew, don't worry guys. I've been doing this challenge for okay. For all the questions being asked, I've been doing this challenge passively for like 6 months. I promise you I probably have it covered. I have the 5 Pokeballs that Professor Oak gave me from the parcels. I have Pokeballs. Guys, I've been doing this challenge. I've streamed this challenge many times. I've been doing it for months. Don't stress. I appreciate the concern. I appreciate it. It's thoughtful. Ever into collecting Pokemon cards, or more of just Pokemon gamer? I used to collect Pokemon cards really heavily. What year was it? I was like 13, 14. Now I'm 24. So back like 2012. Back like 2012. Yeah, 2012-ish. I'm not allowed to accept any lens on this account, Hero. This is a challenge, my friend. Okay. Yeah, I used to collect Pokemon cards pretty heavily between like 2012 and 2014. I had a lot of like older cards. And then I ended up trading. I had a lot of base set stuff, a lot of base set 2, a lot of jungle. That was most of my collection. But the issue was, back then, those cards were seen as like kind of, you know, whatever. Like, no one really wanted them. Nowadays, they're really expensive, right? But back then, like, I think base set Venusaur was like 10 to 20 bucks. Base set Blastoise was like 30 bucks. Base set Charizard was like 40 to 50 bucks. I ended up trading away. I had one of each. I had multiple. I think I had 2 Charizards. I ended up trading away essentially all of my old cards for PTC geocodes and newer cards to build decks for, to actually be able to like play the TCG. Looking back, like financially, it was a pretty, you know, that sucks. It was a pretty shitty trade, but at the same time, I wouldn't take it back. It was fun. It was worth it. Wait, that's hilarious. Yeah, we were talking about the 3x slid one ponytail shiny. Someone was talking about that. That's awesome. You got mental. Yo, what's up, James? How you doing? I'm at 18,000 accounts for shiny Magikarp. Yo, good luck. Good boy. Good luck. Whew. I bet you feel better. My mom gave up around 4K plus Pokemon Go cards. Was a regular garage sale for 20 bucks when I wasn't home. Yeah. That definitely can hurt. That definitely can hurt, Zodiac. Sorry to hear, my friend. No, Suzanne. No, I appreciate the thought, but no, guys. This is a challenge. The whole point of this is that I'm supposed to be, you know, shiny only. No trades, no gifts, no dinner status, no charms, no nothing. Yeah, it is actually possible. So it is actually possible that I encounter the shiny Pokemon, and that if I don't catch it within the 5 balls, I like lose it and I just have to restart. That's totally possible. That would suck the most. That would be the most stinging defeat to this entire journey. Is if I finally encounter that shiny Pokemon and I don't catch it in those 5 Pokeballs. That would be the most stinging defeat. I'm not gonna lie. That one would hurt the most, and it'd be pretty hard to continue the challenge after that. But you know what? That's all you can do. Is keep going, continue on. Yo, good luck, Steve. E4 reruns are, whew, can be brutal. Not my cup of tea personally. Best of luck to you. Grab my cup of water. Make sure to stay hydrated, of course, gamers. Yeah. Oh yeah. It would be decently unlucky, Zodiac. You're good. I can actually calc it, so we can go to Gen 5 catch rate calc on dragonflycave.com. So let's say, like, we can just straight up calculate. Let me do a level 5 Rattata, for example. Find another encounter. So if I were to encounter a level 5 Rattata, 100% HP, each Pokeball would, each Pokeball is a 43.8% chance I catch it. There's a 50% chance of catching it with 2 balls, and a 95% chance of catching it within 6 balls. So it'd be very, very unlikely. I don't know, it's not crazy unlikely. It's probably like a 10% chance that I don't catch it. I want to say around that. Maybe like an 8%, which would be pretty fucking terrible. That would suck if I lost it for sure. But you know what? We'll see how it goes. Definitely, I don't even want to think about that, because I definitely I can't even imagine. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to worry about that. We'll conquer that if it comes, you know. So after I complete all 4 regions, what do I do? That is a fantastic question that plagues the mind of so many new PokeMMO players. So I will get you a great video to help you answer that question. This is probably like one of my favorite topics to talk about because of how much content there is post-game in PokeMMO. But I think that it's content that requires creativity and content that requires a self-goal-setting mindset. Very similar to RuneScape. If you've played RuneScape and succeeded in RuneScape, you will probably succeed in PokeMMO post-game quite well. So here's the video. Top 5 post-game goals for new players. PokeMMO's biggest issue is that once people complete all 4 storylines, they ask themselves, like, what do I do now? You know, without some sort of linear path, what do I do now? And it's up to them to, you know, create those goals. And I hope that that video can help give you some insight and give you some ideas on goals to make. It's really, really tough to make goals when you don't even necessarily know what the end game content is. So I think that hopefully the video can help. Maybe on E4 rerun. I've been wanting to for a long time, Hero. The issue is I just don't do them. I don't practice them. That will come when it comes, my friend. What do you think I should do with it? That's totally up to you, Drake. I think any sort of, that's another, I almost want to make a video just for that, because one of the most common questions I get is that, like, I just call it like a 2x31 or a 3x31 Pokemon. Like, should I keep it? Like, what should I do with it? It's really, really safe. Most IV Pokemon are really safe to just sell. The way the PokeMMO economy and the way the market works, you'll always be able to get back that Pokemon if you need it. So just having the Pokeyen, having like the flexible Pokeyen to be able to buy whatever you want. Like, let's say you caught a 2x31 Meowth, and it's like 31 speed, 31 special defense for whatever reason. You could just sell that Meowth and then buy a 31 attack, 31 speed Meowth, or like something of that nature, right? You'll be pretty close to it. Like, having the flexibility of the Pokeyen is much better than keeping the Meowth. Yes, I will try to respond after stream or something, Hero. Or I can just probably respond to you right now. So, you asked, in your video, whenever you use fly and all doesn't show some blah, 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 sweet scent. How do you do so? That saves time. So, I believe that happens when you use the, I still get it. If that meant, like, the chat still pops up, but I believe it only pops up for the first time upon, like, login or upon, like, a certain time. I believe. I could be wrong. So, if you were to, like, log in, fly to Viridian City, and then immediately fly to, Vermilion City, the summon text won't pop up for the second fly. I believe. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it works, if I recall correctly. The calculator catch-fits are a scam? Hey, sometimes you definitely get unlucky. I feel you, Calvin. I feel you. Any tips for the last gym leader in Kanto? Please, I am stuck. That is a fantastic question, Zeta. Blaine is probably the hardest gym leader in all of PokeMMO, which is crazy because Blaine is a walk in the park in traditional Fire Red and Leaf Green. But wow, is Blaine wildly difficult in PokeMMO due to the team changes he has and all the moves, all the energy balls and solar beams and everything he has access to is just crazy. The earth powers and everything, the close combats. What the Pokemon that I use to help me beat Blaine is Kingdra. Kingdra is a really good Blaine answer because he's the best he's gonna be able to do is hit you for neutral. He's never gonna be able to hit you for super effective because Dragon Water is such a good typing. Yeah, just one. Yeah, Kingdra. Kingdra is what I use during my Nuzlocke to really help me blast through him. I'm new to PokeMMO. How is breeding different to the console games? Whew, that is a tough question to answer in the middle of a stream. So that question I could literally sit here and spend 30 minutes to an hour going over the complexities and differences of breeding. I would heavily just recommend checking out some video guides. I have a couple light ones on breeding, but I don't have like a super in-depth guide. I would like to make one at some point. But it is tough. Come on, Blaine. Now I'm scared. Blaine's the next gym leader I'm gonna face. Don't worry, Drake. It'll be easy for you. I believe in you. Yeah, the breeding system in PokeMMO is extremely complex for new players, I think. But at the same time, oh my god, I'm so dumb. You're totally right, Knight. That's actually really funny. If you're stuck at Giovanni, Kingdra is also pretty good. But yeah, holy shit, Knight. That's really funny. I don't know why I always think of, I don't know, you're so right. That's so funny. I don't know why I always think of Blaine as the last gym leader, but it's technically Giovanni. I think it's because Giovanni is so easy. Like, Giovanni is probably the easiest gym leader in, like, all of Kanto. Like, I actually think Giovanni is the easiest gym leader in all of Kanto, which is hilarious. Because he's the last gym leader. But Blaine is really tough. Blaine's really difficult. Oh, yo, nice swarm call, Diego. Thank you. Think we get a shiny today? Ooh, I think I'm gonna get one tomorrow for sure, YQ. Yeah, there is the official PokeMMO forums, Danzoid. I recommend checking out something of that sort. Yeah, the breeding system is pretty complicated. The breeding system is fucking genius, I will say. The breeding system is absolutely genius in terms of the economy and in terms of competitive balance. But it is rough for new players to learn. But it's not as rough as it used to be. It used to actually be a lot worse. The flag system was a nightmare. That deserves a video of its own one day. I think I have, on my main account only, or are you asking in total? I think I have between 14 to 16 OT shinies. I think I forget. Yo, what's up, Drippy? Yo, how you doing? What's up? Thanks. If I don't reply, I'm in a rabbit hole on the breeding forums. Hey, super fair, dude. Best of luck. Geneva was the roughest for me for a while. Blaine was one of the easy ones. Interesting, because my strong team members in Kanto was Rhyperior and Starmie. Had a few pivots as well. Fair enough. It definitely can come down to your team, so that is super fair. So many breeders my brain hurts. Yeah, I totally feel that. I feel like breeding is something that is so involved, and you really can't afford to make mistakes, because if you do, you'll lose, a lot of Pokeyen in time. How was the vacation? Vacation was definitely good. Super fun, super needed. Was looking forward to it for so long. Super prepared. It was stressful at times, as traveling always is. I think I'm not a huge fan of traveling in general, but it was still fun. That's some great advice, Jerku. Yeah, for sure. Bro, I was watching your vid. Yo, what's up, Fusion? Or F8 Fusion? I'll just say Fusion. How you doing, man? What's up? Yes, Blaine does have Pokemon with fighting moves. I believe his Arcanine knows close combat. I think 2 of his Pokemon know close combat. Blaine is fucking hard, bro. Yo, Tiger Man, my boy Trowski. What's up, Tiger Man? How you doing today? Going through hard at the moment. at the 6th gym, but only have 3 mons because the rest of my team won't be available for a bit. Hey, fair. More power to you. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I think I'm just not quite sure on the number, Hero. I think it's around 14 to 16. If you're talking about just Petrowski OT shinies, it's obviously different because I have, like, for example, I have the one shiny on Cool Duder, the shiny Marowak, and then I have the speedrun shiny, the Grimer, that I did on a fresh account from scratch. A speedrun to a shiny from scratch. Came out from Amsterdam? Yo, welcome home, dude. Hope you're doing well. Just Petrowski OT shinies. I think like 14 or 15. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure, my man. Trying to avoid Grimer right now. Are you going for coughing still at the Pokemon Mansion? I really want to get that shiny coughing, dude. I would love a shiny coughing. Yeah, dude, I feel you, Jerku. It's tough to find. It's tough to welcome new players, and it's tough to find the resources. So I try to do everything I can to help them in. I feel ya. I feel ya. Yo, grats, Drake. Do swarms, like the current even one, have more shiny or high IV chances? So this is actually a really interesting question. For a long time, the community believed, and I believed, that there was no increase to swarm Pokemon. But there was actually, I saw a forum post by moderators semi-recently talking about how IVs might actually be better from swarms, which I didn't know. The shiny rate is not changed. The shiny rate is for sure not changed. But IVs might actually be a little higher from swarms. Indoor Phenos, I believe. But I could be wrong. Just take that with a huge grain of salt. What is that, Rom? I'm playing PokeMMO, which is a Pokemon fan-made MMO that is essentially a fancy emulator. And then you plug in the ROMs to play it, and you're left with a beautiful, custom-made Pokemon MMO. It's been around since 2012. The most popular and best Pokemon MMO out there, in my opinion, by far. I'm not even sponsored to say that. I wish I was, but I do just love this game. Been playing since 2013, personally. Yeah, that's so crazy, Cabrera. That just happens sometimes. Never to money manage early from the PokeMMO, even at 55 hours, so have to manage my money. Oh yeah, 55 hours is pretty early. Yeah, pretty early game still, but I feel ya. I'm not sure, Hero. It's amazing I play daily. I truly do think this game has insane potential. The starters are shiny locked, correct? So yeah. Oh, that's a really good like question / point. Verge Marnie. Yo, thanks for subscribing, Jerko. I really appreciate it. Really good question / point. So since the starters are shiny locked, it's impossible for me to hunt for the shiny starter. So the only way I can do PokeMMO with only shinies is to hunt for a shiny Pokemon on the first route. That's the workaround that I've kind of come up with to make this run possible, because it's either use this workaround or just have this run be impossible. So I think having the run be possible, and just I'm kind of stuck on this route. Like, I cannot leave Route 1 until I get a shiny Pokemon. That's my rule set. I've actually had this question so much recently. So let me go ahead and answer this guy. I have had this question a ton recently. What resolution do I play on in PokeMMO? Because I play on a smaller resolution, so it looks a lot better on recordings and on stream and stuff when I play in a smaller resolution. So I recommend, like, if you want to make any sort of PokeMMO content, I recommend playing on a smaller resolution. I think it looks a lot better. Got my girlfriend playing and she loved it. Nice playing together. Yeah, dude, that's like one of the best things about PokeMMO is getting a group of friends to like play through a region for the first time together. Or like I remember seeing a friend group, like every 2 badges or so they would battle as kind of like a checkpoint, just for like fun. Like I think that's so cool. Like building and gathering your teams, and then every 2 gym badges you battle a friend. I think that's really cool. What are the red cables breaking above the other player's head? Great question, Zeta. Really good question. So that is essentially a symbol that lets me know that that player is disconnected. Really simple, but good question. Obedience is based on region and based on badges. Correct. Oh, I see. When I switch regions, my obedience levels stay the same, or do they drop? Yes, they are. Obedience levels are independent per region to keep balancing. Spot on. Thanks for subscribing, Dan Zoid. I really appreciate it. If you guys are enjoying the stream, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to like the video. It does help out a ton. And then subscribe if you want to see more PokeMMO content. I upload 2 pieces of PokeMMO content every single day, whether that's 1 video and 1 stream, or 2 videos, or whatever it may be. I try to be a daily PokeMMO content creator because this game deserves that. What's up, Pikachu? What's up, Melvsy? What's up, Karen? How you doing? Happy to see you again. Is egg hunting Shuckle ideal, I assume? So, yeah. Yes, egg hunting Shuckle is actually the best way to hunt him, in my opinion. You play 2v2s with a friend. I actually don't think so. I don't think there's like multi-battle in PokeMMO. There are some hidden funny game modes that I actually want to make a video about coming up. Because you can actually, not many people know this, but you can actually do random double battles and random triple battles. Which is really interesting / funny, but you can't queue for that sort of thing, obviously. Who's your favorite Pokemon, bro? Shuckle, by far. Shuckle's number 1. Yo, what's up, Jason? How you doing? Sorry, I missed that for a sec. I'm edge hunting 3 mons at once, totally 1 box. Is that good? I wouldn't recommend, if you only have 1 box to edge hunt with, I wouldn't really recommend it. Egg shunting is not a shiny hunting method that should be done by most players. I made a video kind of talking about that recently, and I explained a lot about that in the Ditto Crisis video. If you guys haven't seen the Ditto Crisis explained, I recommend checking it out. But essentially, like, there's been a huge influx of new players trying to egg shiny hunt, which is like, do what you ever want to do. Do whatever you want to do. More power to you. I'll get you that link. But at the same time, it's just important to understand like all the numbers and understand if you're gonna be pragmatically capable of egg hunting for a shiny. So for those who don't know, it's going to cost the average player around 100 to 120 million Pokeyen to egg hunt for 1 shiny. Egg hunting for a shiny is something that is reserved for the most elite of elite, like richest top tier players. The average player, I don't want to say should not, but I would say I would recommend the average player do not shiny hunt, because it is going to be a waste of time and a huge waste of Pokeyen. It is something that is unbelievably expensive, unbelievably time consuming. It'll take the average player 1,000 hours and around 120 million Pokeyen. I do not recommend the average player go egg shunting. Yeah, female Wobbuffet has lips. Yeah, that's why female shiny Wobbuffet looks really good. Maybe it's totally possible. I didn't think multi-battles were possible, Jerku, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could always be wrong. Why is it so much? Because you need to buy 30,000 Dittos, and buying 30,000 Dittos is expensive. I already feel like PokeMMOs to take over my spare time, and I'm 100% going to try to watch all of your videos for this game. Much love for the grind, dude. Hey, much love to you, man. Hopefully you continue to enjoy the game, and hopefully my content can be helpful. I started playing this game about 1 month ago with some friends. We're doing all regions together. Started in Hoenn, and we're going through Kanto now. My experience has been very good so far. Always happy to hear that, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, in Battle Frontier, there's 2v2 for PvE content. Yeah, gotcha. This is a great question. What do you think is your best 1 hour loot for video? Probably Shuckle. just because it was my most fun, and I was very surprised by the amount of Pokeyen I pulled in. Think you'll ever attempt a Riolu shunt? Nah, not for me. I'm not a huge Riolu / Lucario fan personally, but it's a very popular hunt. Shiny hunting is scary? Definitely can be. Question: if I'm doing a living dex and I have a Catchmon over Cinder K, a Gym Battle team, and a region completed, should I complete the living dex in that region first, or complete all regions first? Good question. I haven't done much like living dex stuff in thought because it's a challenge / goal that I'm personally not interested in at all, but I know that a lot of people do really like it, which I respect a lot. I would basically just say go. I don't think if you have that much done, you have one region completed. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I understand the question now. Dude, I would honestly just go ahead and go complete all the other regions. Yeah, I would go complete all the other regions and then come back. I'm on channel 5, Hero, so I'm not sure if you're on the wrong channel or what why you can't see me. What about Nintendo Pokemon games? I don't even though I love PokeMMO, and even though I pretty much only play PokeMMO nowadays, I don't hate Nintendo Pokemon games. I think I just don't enjoy them as much as PokeMMO is kind of the super dry take TLD. There, I see you, Hero. There you are. I see you. You might have there's a certain setting, Hero, where you can only see like a certain amount of players around you. Also, make sure my name is only Shinies. My name in game is not Petrowski, so make sure you're looking for the right IGN. My little brother and I are playing through Sims together. It's been a blast, though. It can get a bit competitive when we battle each other. But yeah, that's a good competitive spark, though. But yeah, I feel ya. What I do is when I have a Shiny Charm active, I get the eggs from the old man to keep the eggs in the box, then shunt other mons after the charm catch the eggs. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. I really wouldn't recommend using Shiny Charms right now, though. I'll be honest. They're really stupidly expensive. What people should Shiny egg hunt so my Ditto boxes can sell for more? Ditto boxes are already pretty expensive right now. I will always buy your Ditto boxes though, Calvin. For around, I buy Ditto boxes for around 210k at the moment. You're the reason I started, and I just want to say thanks, bro. Dude, that is the sweetest fucking comment, Jay Royal. I really, really appreciate you taking the time to come in here and tell me that, dude. Thank you, man. What about regular shiny hunting for just any Pokemon? Is it worth doing that someone kind of... Yeah, that's a fantastic question, AZP. Yeah, dude, I heavily recommend... Now, when I... Don't go single encounter. I never... Like, single encounter shiny hunting is brutal. I would not recommend that. But I heavily recommend that new players pick up a Sweet Scent Pokemon and then just go Sweet Scent ×5 hordes in certain locations. That is a fantastic thing for new players to do. ×5 hordes are a fantastic shiny hunting method for new players and veterans alike. I think it is just such a good method, and it's a really good way to break into it. 100k for a Ditto box? That's crazy. Nice. My patience just going down slowly as I wait for the iOS beta. Yeah, definitely will take a bit. I mean, it's the soon TM crux of PokeMMO. Pokemon Ice will be dope, yeah. Getting a game on another mobile platform is always great for the popularity. I think getting all the other regions completed would be the optimal decision, Unknown Challenger. But whatever you want to do, obviously. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for sure, Steve. PokeMMO is a pretty good game to stream because you have time. Yes, I'm really lucky that I feel like all of the games that I've always loved to stream, like RuneScape and PokeMMO, are fantastic games to stream. They announced it in April and it's close to June. Oh, Steve, my friend, yeah, that is pretty quick in terms of PokeMMO. PokeMMO is notorious for announcing. To give an idea, Dungeons got quote unquote announced for PokeMMO back in like 2016. Like I think that, yeah, like Dungeons have been in the works since 2016. I think like PokeMMO is one of the slowest games for I'm just so used to it, so honestly I don't even like meme on it anymore, but PokeMMO is probably one of the slowest games to get updates because the staff is so just a small team and everything. And like they don't like I don't think PokeMMO is any of like their main jobs. I don't know, they did say this time that iOS would be coming out like this spring or whatever. So I think I want to trust them and believe on them on this one, but we'll see. What are the shiny odds? The shiny odds in PokeMMO are 1 out of 30,000. I know just as much as you guys know, Pedro. Unfortunately, I wish I could sit here and tell you guys I knew the exact date it was coming out on iOS, but I do not, unfortunately. Dude, I appreciate that, Jerk Drew. Thank you so much, man. Much love. Johto next Ice Age. True. Catch for Gibble, horrible, has broken almost 7 balls, all order balls with Ultra with burn status. My shiny luck took a 180. I went from finding 1 to 2 shinies every week for 2 months to get none in the last month. Yeah, that is definitely the nature of shiny hunting. It can be brutal, my friend. I'm really sorry to hear that, Karen. Hopefully at 180s again soon. It can be brutal, man. It can be brutal. Are you just doing Kanto? I'm not sure for the time being. This is going to be such a long-term grind. It's just a long-term goal that I'm just going with the flow for now, Horatio. I'm just kind of seeing how it goes, and we'll play it by ear. See how long it takes me to get, 4 to 6 Pokemon to be able to even complete the region. Have you won any events? Good question. I've actually never even placed in an official community catch event. Which is which is funny because I've participated in a ton. I've definitely participated in at least over 100, over 9 years or so of playing. So it's been a long time, but what's it called? Yeah. I have placed 2nd place and 3rd place in 2 different, much smaller unofficial community events and then a team event, but I've never placed in a official event. If they're gonna resell 100 times, at least they're gonna resell it on close with it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have every right to feel angry and upset about that, Ricardo, and I feel you, man. I think the whole community is just, yeah, we understand, and it just, yeah, it sucks. They shouldn't be doing that, and I think that I like that they memed on it and they kind of joked on it, like, hey, like, we set a date, that was dumb, we're gonna stop doing that, etc., etc. They really memed on it. Do you earn from YouTube? Yes, I do. I do earn a little bit of money from YouTube. Not a whole lot, but enough to pay the bills. My rent's pretty cheap. Would it be okay if someone like me is about to complete 2 regions, focus on PvP instead of doing the other regions? Yeah, at least, especially for like a little bit of time. Yeah, absolutely, Drake. I always recommend new players. So completing the 4 storylines is definitely objectively like the best. It's like objectively the best progress you can make on a new account. But what I always tell new players is like to take a mental break. So what I say is complete 1 region and then take a break in between that and do whatever you want to do. Do shiny hunting, EV train, make some competitive Pokemon, etc. Whatever, do those MMO activities, those MMO grindings. And then once you're sick of grinding, do your 2nd region. And then after your 2nd region, do some more MMO grinding and then do your 3rd region, etc., etc. So it's kind of like, I always recommend to take breaks in between hand. I think it's kind of dumb. The shiny encounter is 1 out of 30,000. I think that's a fair opinion. I think a lot of people feel that, or some people feel that way. I personally love it. I think it's really, really balanced, especially with access to hordes and sweet scent and all of the different shiny hunting methods available in game. It also is really, 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 really important for keeping the shiny value of Pokemon at a decent rate, a shiny base value of certain Pokemon. It also makes it hard. So the shiny rate being 1 out of 30,000 makes it harder for players to randomly get shinies during the storyline, which is a good to like decrease the value when they haven't actually been hunting for them. But it makes it decently fair when people are sweet sending and hunting for them. So I think the rarity really sets a standard for shiny hunting in Pokemon. It's a huge reason why I believe that shiny hunting and why I believe that PokeMMO is the best game to shiny hunt in. Hugely believe that. What do you mean? His face cam is there, bottom left. True. I used to stream with face cam a bit, but I've just gotten kind of tired of it. It's so much more effort to maintain your looks and stuff on stream as opposed to just like talking on a microphone and just hang out. And if it makes me feel more comfortable and just like hanging out and meme and, you know, less stress, like it means I can hang out with you guys longer. So that's kind of the goal there. Yeah, I think PokeMMO is the best game for shiny hunting. Yeah, the best Pokemon game for shiny hunting. Shiny rate is fair. The problem is whenever you're hunting for a common shiny and you go up to 100k encounters, yeah, it does suck when you go like 3 times dry because it's that much more brutal. I think that's pretty fair. Yeah, super fair, Steve. Yeah, it gets pretty brutal. That's super fair, YQ. Gonna be here for weeks if you're doing shiny only. I will be here for around 500 hours. I've calced it out, poor Sleepy. This is also not my only, like, this is a side journey / side account. This isn't my main account. This isn't my main journey. It's kind of just something I've done. I've been doing this passively for the past 6 months. I'm not shy from a grind. Don't worry. I have 2 maxed RuneScape accounts for a reason. Got my first shiny during my first storyline? That's very lucky. Congrats. Congrats. What Pokemon was it? Yo, what's up, Sky Blanto? How you doing? Nowadays, shinies in regular Pokemon games don't mean much because of how many are handed out for free and not mention how easy it is to hack them in. Yeah, I do agree with that. The shiny devaluation of Nintendo Pokemon games have been insane. Yeah, 214k is brutal. That is very lucky, Hero. How much money should I have before attempting shiny hunting? If you're talking about before attempting an egg shiny hunt, that is a really good question. I recommend having at least, so I started mine at 30 mil, and that's because I knew that I had a lot of stuff selling on the GTL for a couple different millions, as well as resources in my bag and Pokemon, and I do my gym run every day and stuff like that. But 30 million is, I would not recommend starting. That was like too low, and I regret doing that. I would not recommend starting a shiny hunt, an egg hunt, until you're at least at 50 to 60 million Pokeyen. I think me starting at 30 million was a mistake. And I see so many people start at like 5 to 10 million. It's like, that's just like obscene. I appreciate it, Sleepy. Kind of hurt the soul for RMT. I get you. I definitely think that, like, I feel you. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I would like to have different chances for each Pokemon rarity. I don't know, 68 seems reasonable, but 100k in Texas Horde seems unfair. It's still like the game, though. Interesting. That's crazy you think that's 60k. Interesting. I respect it, though. Interesting. I would say that 100k and times 5 hordes is unbelievably easier than 60k eggs. Like, it's not even close. Do you like Stardew Valley? I love Stardew Valley. I actually played a lot recently-ish with my girlfriend, but I've stopped playing over the past month or so. But I think Stardew Valley has one of the best pacings in any video game. It's actually fantastic nowadays. Yeah, I agree with you, Phoenix. I definitely agree with the I like the work ethic required in Pokemon, and I like how difficult it can be. Would you rather have a good-looking Pokemon but bad stats in IVs, or a bad-looking Pokemon but good stats in IVs? Probably a bad-looking Pokemon with good stats in IVs. Unless you mean like by like good looking, like it depends what you mean. Like, do you mean like? I think bad looking with with good stats, and but depends. I don't know. That's that's so tough. Hi, yo, what's up, Tanoki? How you doing? How you doing? The budget for non-shiny egg hunt? Oh, dude, if you're doing a non-egg shiny hunt, you can start shiny hunting at any amount of Pokeyen. I recommend, if you're a new player, I recommend going to try some ×5 shiny hunting at anything. You don't need you need 0 Pokeyen to shiny hunt ×5 hordes that are close to a PC. You really don't need Lepa berries. I would recommend not using Lepa berries in most spots. There are certain like Lepa berry spots, but you really don't need Lepas in a lot of spots. Yeah, Stardew Valley is a great game. Would you mind doing a couple random ranked games? Unfortunately, I really just don't have the time, and I really want to focus on this grind at the moment. But I really, in the future, I really want to do I want to start doing this like maybe like once a month. I want to start doing a stream like once a month, where I accept all incoming PvP battles from viewers. Because a lot of people do want to battle me, and I think that's a fun way to interact with you guys and hang out and meme around. Which makes more money, dancing for GP or trimming armor? Whew, the real questions are coming out. I actually totally feel the same, Tiger Bay, about something about the way we encounter him in the wild just keeps me away from egg hunting. I don't see myself egg hunting for a really long time post Granados, if ever. What's a good money making method so I can build up a good gym run team? I have a ton of money making guides on my channel. I just recommend kind of browsing through those. It's tough. It'd be more difficult for me to try to explain it to you on the spot in words, as opposed to just going to check out some of my video like structured guides. Yeah, ×5 hordes close to a PC are fantastic. They're just like great shiny hunting like spots and methods for new players and even veterans. Shiny Wooper has a great spot. Yeah, I love a shiny Wooper spot. Could you maybe ever make a shiny breeding guide? Me a lot of friends want to make some competitive to Pokemon. There's no. Yeah, yes, I absolutely plan on that. Deadly Strix. Good question. That is 100% on the agenda. Fantastic question. ×5 Kadabra on floor 1 on Cerulean Cave. True, true. Is buying cheap Pokemon and selling them for higher price a good try to make money? Flipping Pokemon can always be good. It depends. Obviously, it's a factor in listing fee and stuff like that. It can be. Flipping can be like the best money maker in game if you're really, really good at it. Can ranked reward Pokemon be shiny? No. If you're talking about the Pokemon you get from like, if you're talking about these Pokemon that you get from ranked rewards, no, they cannot be shiny. But you can win shiny Pokemon from like from tournaments, not from just like queuing rewards, like random, like ranked rewards, but from tournaments. Yes. Maybe someday, Steve. We'll see. We'll see. I'll look into it. I must confess that I've spent poking a lot of stupid things. I'm there with you. What's the money on breeding a 5-time Thorn Bidoof and it's female? What do I do? That is a genius investment of Pokeyen. I would go teach that thing. I make sure it has the simple ability. Teach it Swords Dance. Get it a Quick Attack and/or Aqua Jet. Get it Waterfall and Return / like Crunch or something, and then just go to town. Try to sweep some boys in NU with it. In Unova, is that like berries to buy? Unfortunately, the best place to probably get berries in Unova is just the GTL. Just straight up go. Like once you have 4 gym badges, just go to the GTL. Pretty lame answer, but unfortunately, that might be your best bet. I have respect for you trying to go so long. Did this challenge start? How many shinies have you found? So you started playing PokeMMO. I think I have around 14 to 16 OT shinies. And thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. This is definitely just sort of a side challenge, sort of in the background, passive. account that I kind of just play this account passively while when I don't really know what to do, or slash breaking back into streaming for the week or something. It's a very casual, fun thing to do in the background while hanging out on stream. Bibarel can learn Swords Dance and get simple ability and be a really cool. I recommend checking out. I recommend checking out. I think I have a Bibarel PvP showcase. Might be a bit old. I'm not sure. Yo, congrats, YQ. Eevees can. I've had some really nice Eevee. So Pokeyen made from Eevees. It's really inconsistent, but sometimes you get those banger Eevees. The anniversary event is going to be soonish, right? Or did it already happen? Yes, it is still scheduled as soon TM. No scheduled date. Yeah, of course, it's just a good idea, Deadly Strix. I thank you, man, for suggesting it. I've been trying to. I can only do so many videos a day, you know. It's like it's absurd how many video ideas I have and how many videos I have to make, and it just all comes down to like time and energy. Why does Level Scrolls run away easier? Great question. So the reason is because I strictly don't want to use any Pokemon that isn't a shiny in this challenge, and that includes I will never click an attack. I will never click any PP. I will never click a single move of my Squirtle for this entire challenge. I know it may seem trivial, but I think it's really important for me to it's important for me to preserve the legitimacy of the challenge, the integrity of the challenge in that way. I'm not sure, Harshal. I know that Morimoto can be kind of inconsistent with his Pokeyen rewards. Probably not today, Calvin. I just got back from vacation, so I made 2 videos today. I popped on stream, hanging out with you guys now, and then I'll probably I want to go hang out with my girlfriend for the rest of the day, relax, maybe go thrifting, do some shopping, meme around. I don't need to check it, Hero. That's okay. I appreciate it though. I believe you. Oh yeah, I'm very sure no one has ever completed this challenge. No way. For PokeMMO, yeah. It's been done for many other Pokemon games, of course. This kind of series / challenge was pretty popular for a bit, like Pokemon Emerald with shinies only, or Pokemon like Black and White with shinies only, etc., etc. But definitely never been done for PokeMMO. I'm trying to take it to a new extreme. That'll take a while, you know. Is Shiny Mewtwo possible in PokeMMO? I don't believe so. So you can actually obviously catch and encounter Mewtwo in PokeMMO with its specific legendary rules. So for those who don't know, there is only one legendary per region, and only one person can own it at a time. And once you own it, you're forced to accept any incoming battles. So you can catch Mewtwo in PokeMMO, but once you have it, people are gonna try to battle you and take it away from you. And I'm pretty sure it cannot be shiny in the wild. But what you can do, and one of the coolest screenshots I've ever seen for the game, is someone got someone caught the Rayquaza that is in Hoenn, and then had a shiny Smeargle with Transform and a shiny Ditto. And the battles are triple battles. So what they did was they were in a triple battle with a shiny Ditto that was transformed into a shiny Rayquaza, and then in the middle was the normal Rayquaza, and then on the right side was the shiny Smeargle transformed into shiny Rayquaza. So it was essentially like shiny Rayquaza, Rayquaza, shiny Rayquaza, and like a pyramid. It was a very, very beautiful screenshot. One of the coolest things I've seen in this game, and to like, you know, go through all that effort to do that is really cool. What's up, Saints? Yes, you can sketch legendary moves onto a Smeargle, which is pretty interesting. People often do that and then try to sell the Smeargles for big money on the GTL. Alright, we're currently at 2,184 encounters. Why do you only have one Pokemon? This is my only shinies PokeMMO account. So this is an account where I will be trying to complete the game with only shiny Pokemon, and I currently haven't gotten my first one. So I'm gonna be sitting here on Route 1, unable to use my other Pokemon until I get a shiny Pokemon. I essentially can't play the game until I get a shiny Pokemon. That's the TLDR. Yes, I'm only allowed to catch shiny Pokemon. Correct. No news about the 10-year anniversary, unfortunately, yet. I will try to make a video and let you guys know ASAP when any other news comes out. So close to finishing a full bag of tacos in one sitting. Dude, mouth is smoldering, cat screaming, ring for help. Good lord. Good lord, Tiger Bay. Yeah, all we have for now is soon TM. Next encounter is shiny, I know it. So close. Next time for sure. That's a great question, Deadly Tricks, or Deadly Strix. Sorry, which shiny are you hoping for? We talked about this a lot before on stream. So the best shiny, I believe, would be Sentret, because it evolves into Furret, and Furret has really good HM coverage. The biggest limiter to this account is going to be getting enough shiny Pokemon to be able to use HMs so that I can complete the storyline. The required HMs for the storyline are Surf, Cut, and then I think something else. Strength, maybe Rock Smash. But it's essentially, I think it's Strength, Surf, Cut, which Furret can learn all of those, which is really, really important. Fuck, that's a good meme. Never settle. 10-year anniversary coming out in year 15. True. I would love a shiny Magikarp, but yeah, for sure. Yo, what's up, Lobre? Vacation was good, man. It was tiring, which is hilarious. You know, it was tiring in its own right, but it was fun, and it was a good breakaway. I needed it. Not making videos or streaming for a whole week was weird, but it feels good, man. It feels good to be away. It felt good to be away. It feels good to be back. It was a perfect week break. The problem is I can't encounter Meowth in this location, Cabrera, but yes, that is true. But yeah, essentially getting the best HM friend is required. All of those are HM moves, Hero, but not all of them are required to beat the game. The only thing you care about is like HMs that are required to beat the game. Like you don't need Flash to beat Kanto. You can just go through the cave. You don't need Fly either. Fly, it's just you don't need those. You don't need Waterfall. You might not need Rock Smash. I'm not sure. I know you don't need Flash or Fly. You do. It is required that you need Surf, Cut, and Strength. You might need Rock Smash. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of a spot that you might need it for. Ocarinas are not going to be possible on this account because I'm not allowed to use the GTL. And I'm not allowed to buy RP. That'd be, yeah. So Ocarinas are not an option. Yeah, that is actually giga true, Goldie. So a huge part of this account will be getting super true, Goldie. Getting a Pokemon, a shiny Pokemon with Sweet Scent to allow me to get other shinies a ton easier will be super important. That is giga true. We'll see, Julius. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Steve. I don't think Rock Smash is required. First time tuning in live, got started from your videos. Super happy to hear that. Made a few 100K from the beginner safaris and method. Hell yes, dude. Think I'm going for a shiny soon? Dude, I super recommend it. I think shiny hunting is my favorite thing to do in this game by far. I'm super happy to hear all that, man. Welcome. One leap forward. Super happy to have you, dude. What's up? What's up? What's up, ML? How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing okay. Not gonna lie, my throat is starting to die. My throat is, dude. After not recording videos and not streaming for a full week, coming back and doing an hour-and-a-half stream and talking so much is shattering my lungs. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm having too much of a good time. Hero epic, not too epic. There you go, my friend. Yo, nice. Good luck on the Frostlass, Treese. That is a super good one to get. Frostlass is really good right now. It's crazy. It's just really, like, Frostlass is so fast. It's just super difficult to answer Taunt plus Destiny Bond Frostlass. Like, you almost always have to give a Pokemon to it. I appreciate it, ML. Much love, much love. Good night, guys. Who are going to bed? $2,201. So, alright, guys. I think what I'm going to do, my throat's dying. I need to go get some more water. What I'm going to go do and take a break, I think I'm going to go ahead and get one more encounter and call it there. I'm going to go ahead and end stream. I apologize, you know, for a shortish stream, but usually my streams are. Good luck on this next encounter. We'll go ahead and call it there. A Hoot, not a shiny Pokemon. That's okay. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed today's stream. If you did, please do make sure to hit the like button on the stream. It really does help out a ton, and it shoots the video around to other people in the algorithm and everything. And if you aren't subscribed, subscribe for PokeMMO content. Subscribe if you want to see PokeMMO content every day. If you love this game, if you want to learn about this game, want to get into PvP, want to make Pokeyen, want to make money, want to get Pokegirls, subscribe. It's the best way to do so. And then if you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, you could drop a Twitch Prime or a Twitch sub or a YouTube membership like Francis just did. Streams are always great, Pat. Looking forward to the next one. Thank you so fucking much, dude. That kind of support is what allows me to keep making content. Yes, I will be live tomorrow. Correct. I'll be live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. Thank you all so much for the support. You guys allow me to keep doing this. Allow me to keep playing PokeMMO. Allow me to make content. Allow me to hang out. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace and love from Petrowski.